So here we are again, friends. This is how to decorate your origami kite using markers. So you will probably need a pencil, and you can use a pencil that's mechanical, or you could use a regular pencil. I just have a regular pencil here. You'll also need some markers. I have some markers, and I keep mine in a yogurt container. So there's my Crayola markers. You don't have to have Crayola, you can have any kind you want. I just happen to have Crayola. So we're going to use what we have. I also have some bottle caps of different sizes. And I like to collect bottle caps because they're one of the materials, put them in a bag, one of the materials that they're finding in seabirds. It's because too many people just throw their things away, the plastic bottles and bottle caps, and they don't recycle them. So the seabirds are fishing in the ocean because these float and they swallow them and get them stuck in their tummies. So I like to recycle things just to protect the birds and the animals that God's given us, to protect what He has. So I collect bottle caps. I can use them for things like this. So you could also use the bottom of a yogurt container or a smaller yogurt container. I have one this size. Keep some things in that. So you can use a container that you can find around the house. So just look around and see what you have. You might have a glass, even or a cup. But if you're going to use something from the kitchen, make sure you always ask Mom for permission. Or Dad, who's ever taking care of the stuff in the kitchen so you don't get in trouble. Always ask permission before you take something and use it. So I'm going to show you how to make the emoji one. And this one I'll save for another day because it's a little harder. So you come back for this one for another time. That'll be the next video. So I'm going to do the easy one first. So we're going to take this one, and I'm going to take my origami kite that I made in the last video, and I'm going to decorate it. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to use the bottom of my yogurt cup, and I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm just going to trace it. I'm going to show you how to trace it. So I would like to have some big emojis and some medium-sized ones, so little tiny ones. I'm going to make all sorts of shapes. So I would like a really big one, and I'm not going to put it right in the middle. I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that with this one. I'm going to save that for the other one, put it in the center. So I'm going to put this one off center and up at the side. And I'm going to trace the bottom of it, but I'm going to put it down like this and hold my hand inside of it. So I'm going to take my pencil and go around the outside edge. And it's hard to see that, what I'm doing, but I'm going around the outside edge. So when I lift it up, and I held it down with this hand, that's my helper hand. My helper hand holds it down so it doesn't wiggle. I'm going to lift it up. Oh, got some boo-boos there. So that's kind of hard to trace. So now I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to erase my boo-boos. So here is my line right here. Makes it look like it's got hair. So I'm going to erase that off. And my camera's moving. Sorry about that. My table's not nailed to the floor, so it's going to move a little bit today. Sorry about that. So here we are, and we can see that circle. Can you see it? It's kind of light. There it is. You see it now. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do another one. Maybe make this one a little bit different size so you can see it. So it's easier to put your hand in the center and hold it down. So I'm going to take my pencil and go all the way around the edge. And when I get to my hand that's holding it, I'm going to go around the other side. I'm going to take different sizes and trace them in different places. Do the same thing. Now, if you just have one bottle cap, you could still do it, but you still want to arrange them in different places. And my little one, I like the little one up at the top. This little one. There. Well, some of these are off of water bottles, and some are off of pill bottles, and some are off of. This one's actually off my almond milk. It's the top of the almond milk. It's a little tiny teacup. It's very cute. If you don't have bottle caps, you could use quarters, or nickels, or dimes. So look around and see what you have. Right? Just be creative. Use your creative juices and your creative mind. Artists have to be creative. You can trace them. Now, you might have something really amazing in your studio at home, in your little place where you have art, or you make art in your house. That would be your studio. My studio is just a bedroom, an empty bedroom. My son moved away for college, and I'm just using his bedroom. set up a desk and some lights and my camera, and away we go. Oops, so I put that one upside down and I didn't hold that the right way. 2 fingers helps. If it's kind of wiggly, use 2 fingers. That'll help a lot. You might have a template. So this is an artist tool called a template. It's very fancy. And I've just opened it today. So I haven't used it very many times. I'm going to use this. I'm going to put this circle off the edge. I'm not going to show the whole circle. I'm going to make half of it just to make a little more interest. A little more variety in my circles. And then I took a size I didn't use yet. Anywhere else. I'll put that right there. I'm going to go all the way down. And I want a small one at the bottom. Maybe a dime. A cute little one right there. Little tiny guy. Alright, so now I have a whole series of circles. Now I want to make each one of those into a different emoji. So you can research emojis online. You can Google that. Or you might have a cell phone that has emojis in it. And you can pick your favorite emoji. It doesn't have to be a circle one. If you're older, you could draw any kind of emoji you like to decorate your kite. So that's up to you. That's where your creativity comes in. So I'm just going to draw some faces on here. This one, I really like the one with the sunglasses on. So I'm going to draw that one first. I'm going to put that one right here. I'm going to draw the little rectangle, 2 little rectangles for the sunglasses, side by side, with the little ear straps. I don't really know what these things are called. There you go. And of course we have to have him smiling, so I'm going to put the smiley on there. You see it with the pencil? You see it? That's hard to see. Maybe I should switch to a Sharpie. So I didn't tell you to get a Sharpie out yet. My Sharpies, I use those to draw with all the time. And I've been sitting in my drawer for a while, so I don't know if I have good ones or not. Sometimes they dry out, so I'm going to trace around that line with a Sharpie so you can see it better. There you go. Now you can see it better. And all the way around the circle too. Now if you mess up a little bit, don't worry about it, because it doesn't have to be perfect. It'll still read as a circle in people's minds. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember that. Your art doesn't have to be perfect, and you will make mistakes. And if you look at that really close, you can see that I made a mistake. But I'm not going to worry about it because I don't have to be perfect. Up here, I'm going to draw a little mouse. I'm going to give him really big eyes. I'm just going to draw right with this Sharpie this time. Some big eyes and big ears. And it's okay if it goes off the page a little bit. I'm going to trace around that circle. And I'm going to put his little nose right down here and some little whiskers coming out. There they are. A little fun right there. I'm going to fill these in. I could leave a highlight or a shiny little mark if I want to. Make it look more fun. A little shiny spot. This one, I'm going to have him be silly. He's going to stick his tongue out. He's been silly. Draw this little oval tongue and his smiley face, kind of like a moon behind it. So these are little V shapes laying down. And this is how you trace the circle. Nice and slow, go around that edge. And you want to leave that line behind there. Don't go all the way across it because you want the tongue to stick out. I'm going to color this black. Okay. Well, now he looks like he's sticking out his tongue. This one I'll make the kissy face. So I'll make, kind of looks like a number 3. Right? See that? And then a little heart right here. So a heart is just a letter V with an M on top. Or it's a candy cane forward and backwards. And I'm going to draw one big eye right here. And a winky eye over here with his eyebrow. And we'll go all the way around the circle. Nice and slow. Oops, it's not perfect. That's okay. I don't have to be perfect. All right, I'm going to do this guy right here on the edge. My circle's over here. I'm going to trace all the way around the edge. And I'm going to draw 2 upside down letter V's and an oval laying down for his mouth. And he's got little teeth in there. Someone draw some little lines like this. Kind of looks like a band-aid. I'm going to go all the way across, just like that. All right. Right here in the middle, I'm going to draw just a little teeny happy face. And I'm going to give him a little baby tooth, because he's a little baby emoji. I'm going to give him a little curl on his forehead. There he is, little baby emoji. The heart eye one, I don't know the right names for these emojis. I bet you do. I bet you know all their names. I don't know all their names. Now, I really messed that one up. So I have something underneath here, and it kind of crooked, but it's not going to matter because it doesn't have to be perfect. And here's his face, his smile, kind of looks like a banana, and then his top teeth, and then his little tongue in the back sticking out, just like that. All right. And then, oh, there's the emoji. He's kind of crying. So he's laughing so hard he's crying. Laughing out loud, crying. Well, there's the little eyes, and those eyes are squinting because his cheeks are way high. And his laugh is really big. His smile is really big. I'm going to try to move it over this way so I won't mess up the circle that time. Sometimes you can just draw a circle this way and then all the way around. Just turn it around and follow that line. It's easier to draw it that way than it is to try to draw a full circle. And I might as well go to the next one because I'm going to do it again. I'm going to repeat it. This is repetition. That's one of the art elements. So I'm using shape, and I'm using lines, and I'm using expression and emotion, and I'm using variety. Those are all art elements of art. So all of that is in this piece. And I'm learning a little bit about art history because I told you about that paper comes from China, and the Chinese people, all their wisdom and smarts and intelligence, they invented paper, and they invented kites. So they're very smart people. Now, I have a couple more emojis on here that I didn't use yet. So let's see. I don't have this little guy here with his hands up, and I didn't draw one with little hands up. So let me see if I can maybe use this one to do it. Put the hands on the side. Kind of didn't plan that one out very good. All right, so I'm going to draw his face. His little mouth is wide open. He's saying, oh no, oh no, oh no. And this one's laughing his head off. And there's my smiley guy. And oh, I'm going to put the mask one on there. I'm going to draw a rectangle right here. And then the little straps. Down here, oh, it's got little winky eyes. Oh, let's draw the little guy with his tongue sticking out again. Yeah, I'm going to put another one of those on there. Only this time, I'll have his eyes open. He's laughing out loud, I guess. His tongue's laughing. I don't know. He's silly. How about laughing so hard you're crying? I forgot that. Teardrops, didn't I? Put those right there. Like that. So if you hear some noises behind me, there's 2 cats in this room that I'm sitting in. The first video you saw, there was one kitty cat and he was trying to climb on a brand new toy. And he still haven't climbed on that toy. Only one time. So I'm waiting for him to get used to it. So this guy's going to be winking. Peeking at you. He's just a little peek in there. I'm going to leave him just like that. He's cute. Now, they don't look exactly alike, but I'm being creative, so that's okay. I could turn one into a kitty cat if I wanted to. It's kitty cat. This could be a kitty cat right here. Let me get into a triangle nose. And then triangle ears. And then give him some whiskers. There's a kitty cat. He didn't like what he ate for supper. Poor kitty cat. Didn't like it. All right, so that's how you draw In the next video, I'll show you how to color it.